Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I know that there's a lot of energy flying around, a lot of negative zapping people, and a lot of positives. So, right now, we have to try to balance ourselves out and see which one we need to work on. And it's not going to be fun right now. You'll have your day where you're happy and you remember these beautiful memories, and then somebody will say something or do something, and it's like it triggers you. So you have to be ready for those things. And I was told to observe for a while. And let me tell you, sometimes observing is harder than actually jumping into it. And when you observe, you realize how wrong you are on a lot of things about people. And you just gotta think about it for a while and realize that they're not as good and they're not as bad as sometimes you thought. So you kind of got to weigh, the ideas of it. But, I didn't really cry a lot when my parents died, but now that it's settling in, um, it's hard. It's really hard, especially if they died 7 days apart. And I'm not going to kid you, that is a hard blow. When people lose both their parents at the same time, I don't think there can ever be something that was worse other than your child. The child is your life. And I just feel that my safe harbor is gone. My everything is gone. And it feels like I'm building the wall back up. So I'm talking to source. I'm talking to my angels. I'm doing some meditation, but I need to do more. And I'm gonna make it happen. Lonnie D is gonna make it through this. I'm working on myself again. And we're gonna have those, like I said, dark nights of the soul. We're never gonna get rid of them. We are always gonna come to a dark night of the soul. And I think when we do that, we really need to focus on self, how we're reacting to it. Are we doing it bad? Are we doing it good? Are we crying or laughing? What are we doing? Just try to catch yourself and go off on your own or whatever you have to do to maintain that, because my wall went up to 1,000 feet now, and I'm not even going to take the wall down. I just don't know if there's anybody left in this planet that could understand me as phony Dave. But anyway, you're going to find a lot of interesting things in here. And if you're a first visitor, welcome, welcome. And if you've been a visitor, been around this, then I'm glad you came back. I hope my energy is right for you. So we've got a really good reading for this week. My readings are a collect. And even though it's Wednesday, you might find it Friday, Saturday. And when you find it and you like tap on it, but then you go back to it and you look at it, it's because our energy, you wanted to feel my energy and see if I was the right one. And it's okay if I wasn't. I'm not getting any money for this. I just felt that I needed to help people, help myself, plus help people through this crazy time that our rough planet, the one we don't want to be, and the one we're not sure of. We just want to live a beautiful life. I do anyway. I just want to live, I want to be happy. And I think we all feel that. So these cards are going to guide us a little bit, especially through the next, whew, let's say a few weeks. It's going to be interesting. Just keep your head up, your nose clear, and observe a lot. My little brother bought me this mug, and it says, "I smile because you're my sister. I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it." So I'm drinking chocolate raspberry coffee, and I thought I'd put a smile on my face thinking about my little brother. Okay, now we have a very interesting read, and I'm going to save the the master oracle that I read to everybody probably to the end, unless it sounds like I need to get it. I do a midnight meditation, and the cards come out. It's telling you a story about your collective energy with all of us. And we will take it into consideration. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it means something similar might happen. And or it could be, your nurse spirit trying to talk to you, and you just got to take everything as a perspective, and you have to like look into it. What is it trying to teach you? What does it want you to know? And I actually did this reading and I didn't put it up. I did these cards about I think 3 days ago, and I couldn't get them on. I just couldn't get them on. And something told me, Not yet. These cards are not ready yet." So I don't know why, but they said keep them though. Pull them and keep them. So I did. Usually I pull them that night and do them the next day because they're fresh. But this one said no, not yet. So we're going to read the cards that we got 3 days ago for today. And we got number 36, abundance. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Look at the water. Ah, and that looks like that almost looks like the oh, her hair is beautiful. Look at the hair. Butterflies everywhere. Oh my goodness. It almost looks like a mockingbird, a Florida state bird. And it really kind of looks like one. And it's got trout jumping in the stream, a swirling of a plate of water, the waterfall going down. She's really earth and water, I'm telling you. She's just beautiful. And that's what you want to feel like. You can manifest anything that you need. Write it down. Uh, Play with it a little bit in your mind. Take what that card is. It's an abundance. And what's it doing is kind of taking a vacation away from everything. I know me and my husband really need that. And we haven't done it in a long time. And we really need it about now. So I kind of think I think all of us need a break right now. Even if it's for a couple days, just in the beauty and silence of the woods or the camping or whatever. Even if it's a day, a day trip. I think everybody needs a little time to work a lot of things out. Now, this is the telepathy oracle cards that I got just not too long ago, and it's test. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. That's interesting because I have felt test for a long time, and I've had some dreams lately of just strange things. Like last night, I heard somebody yell something. I don't know what it was. It was a man's voice. And it woke me up. I thought it was my husband, Donnie. He's sound asleep. And a little while later, I heard it again. I heard something, like I said, it sounded like a man of some kind. And he was fast asleep. So I don't know what's going on around me or in my home or whatever it's doing, but it's testing all of us. Whoever is here, whoever is listening, you're being tested. And I think we all are, because when I have been going on my journey, I want to know my strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And I noticed that lately because I've been getting, if I'm in a hurry and everything kerbungles and I'm late and I'm late and late, my husband always says, you can just tell your friends you'll be there a half hour from when you said it. I don't like that. But yeah, that's pretty me. I mean, I was supposed to be there at 7:30 and it was like 8 o'clock. I said, I'm sorry. And they're cool. But yeah, that's me, and that's a lot of people. And the universe is trying to will help to recognize. This is recognition. This is the next one we got after test and abundance. We got recognition. The universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. That's a strong, strong, beautiful tree of the earth that's shining its light on it. There's a lot of special things coming out on these cards. It's recognition of what it's trying to tell you. Remember the perspective. We could each look at these cards and each get a different perception. Or somebody could say, I get this perception. Like, oh, yeah, that's a great one. Or this person and this person will say a totally opposite one. They'll go, oh, I didn't see that. That's cool. So you want to be open to everybody's perception because everybody has slight different perception on things. And that's okay. We're all different. And then we got enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. Yes, I love that because I can feel the divine. I can talk to the divine right through my, I don't even have to say it, right through my mind, go into the heart space, feel the cosmic, energy go through and it makes you feel a little more relaxed. And that's the best thing. When I'm not relaxed, I'm real fidgety. I just go quiet. I just go somewhere where I'm not around anybody. That's me. Because I have to handle my triggers. If I have triggers, I gotta go somewhere. Just you gotta go to that meditation or something that'll get you out of that mood. And you'll find the right thing to get you out of the mood. But it's your destination, whatever you pick. Okay. Life is a gift. Life is unfolding for you. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. All the noise. Cut out all the noise. Right now, she is lit up by soft light and she is manifesting, praying, connection, whatever she says, he says, whatever. Nobody's wrong. You can't let somebody else tell you that you can't connect with our creators. They are locked in the old. They're in the old 3D and they've got their feet in the ground and they're in the old 3D. So it will take them a long time to get to the fifth dimension. And what's weird about it is the other day, I was in the bathroom and I was brushing my hair and I think I got a glimmer of the fifth dimension. It was really weird. It went quick, but I did see some strange things that were like futurist. And I'm not really going to go into it yet because I got to kind of re-see it in my thoughts. I got my book out and I did write a little bit of it in my book, but I do have to rethink that. Without agenda, pure love and everything you have, dream will happen. when you are ready to give love without expecting anything in return. True givers receive. That's interesting. Some of the stuff we see, I pretty much know we all do this. We are feeling that at that point. We're still thinking of the happily ever after. And at this point, I don't think it exists. It could. I've seen people 60, 70 years married together or whatever. I just I just don't see it. But hey, we'll wait and see. And you know, that is what that is. Pure love. Pure love. Everything you have dreamed will happen and we'll be ready for love. I mean, that would be an amazing adventure, but yeah. True givers receive. So, just remember that everybody has an agenda. We all do. Nobody's out there, but nobody will help. So, yeah, that one's without agenda. That'll be a while. Behold beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. Hmm, that's pretty scary. Okay, and this, we got two cards. Okay, where's the book? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now we got the Messenger Oracle, and we got Wash Away Your Burdens, which is beautiful. And this is water. You got the frog on the lily pad, and you got the beautiful bird or frog and flowers and the water. She looks like she's actually enjoying it. As you have moved through life, you have undoubtedly experienced moments that have inspired feeling of regret, remorse, shame, and guilt. You have made promises you have not been able to keep. You have judged and blamed yourself and others. You have burdened yourself with feelings born of acts that cannot be undone, which will bind you to the past. It is time to forgive. It is time to lie. It is time to lie down in the healing waters and let them wash away your burdens so you can move forward with spirit cleanse. Yeah, that's a beautiful card. And we got one more, and this was one of the cards that I had pulled when I did my reading. So probably 6, 7 months ago, maybe. And I took it. I took it real. Observe in silence. That was a game changer for me. I heard things with a different perception than I took them as. And it was really enlightening and it really changed my filters of how I should be and what I'm hearing. Now is not the time to be the life of the party, nor to step forward into the role of leader or teacher. Be cautious. It may not be wise to draw attention to yourself or to reveal your plans to others at this time. Instead, be silent, step back, be still, watch those around you, and be mindful of what you see, hear, and feel. Trust in your instincts and intuition and let them guide your steps. I advise on that. Even if you can do it for like a month or two, just be quieter when you're around people. and let them tell more stories and stuff and see where their body language is, where they're saying stuff. There's a lot of things you can look into, and body language is one of them. Usually, when you ask somebody if they're up to no good, they give you some stupid answer and they laugh about it. So, yeah, obviously they're up to no good. Okay, we have this one. It is the Soul Helper Oracle. It's a 5. A 5 is a big change. It's time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I have had, we lay out in the sun, and I was playing with a butterfly kind of today, letting it try and come up on me because I had water on my legs. And it didn't. And I've had a couple of them a few days ago land on me. And this orange butterfly just keeps coming around me. And it came around me the morning my mother passed away and landed on me. So I've been calling it my mama butterfly. And it's kind of nice. I try to pull out things that my mother said. And so we never forget, there's little funny things we still laugh about. She started this one thing. When you'd say something, she said, "Oh, the shadow knows," and we're like, "What are you talking about?" And she told us about this old um, movie, radio show, or something. Everybody's saying, "I know what it is," and it was funny. And me and my little brother will do that once in a while. I'll do it, Donnie, and I'll keep doing it just to keep her close to me in my heart. Everything is calling out for change, as is your soul. New momentum is in the air and new paths await. Change occurs through change. Break down any rigid structures that can resist you and hold you back. Begin with change that are easy for you, such as cleaning the house or throwing out old things that you no longer need. Ask the hairdresser for a different cut or buy yourself something new to wear. Do yourself daring something crazy, something that you have always wanted to do. Then find some like-minded people to share it. Change is more fun if you think everyone is with others who also want to alter something in their life. Talking about it will give you further impetus and strength. Now is the time. Wait no longer. This life is too beautiful to be wasted with avoidance, tactics, and putting things off. Otherwise, it could pass you by. Unlived, begin with simple things, and the bigger issues will change by themselves. The key is not to give up. Change something every day, and you will see how wonderful things can happen. You are standing on the threshold of a gate of light. If by embracing change, you manage to pass through this gate, it will herald the start of a whole new understanding of yourself. Be ready to face everything you find difficult, to change all the dark habits that are like pitfalls, ready to trip you up on your soul path. You hold in your hand a great opportunity. With this card, free yourself from self-imposed constraints, and you will realize that many things are not what they seem. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the phoenix. The herbal essence oil is pine. The healing crystal is amethyst, and the number is 5. Wow, that was really telling us something. And I like the change card. She's it's like she's sitting there thinking about change, and the butterfly flies up on her shoulder, and it's trying to distract her to think better of what she's doing, think more of it. And you got to kind of think when those kind of things are popping up. And what's it trying to say? Stop. We need to do this, you know? Mm, okay, where was I? The key is to not give up. Change something every day, and you will see how wonderful things can happen. That's interesting. Embrace change. You manage to pass through this gate. It will herald the start of a whole new understanding of yourself. Be ready to face everything you find difficult to change. All the dark habits that are like pitfalls, ready to trip you up on your soul path. You hold in your hand a great opportunity with this card. Free yourself from self-imposed constraints, and you will realize that many things are not what they seem. I thought I'd read that again because we do know that many things are not as they seem because they they did a lot of bad stuff. Let's just put it that way. I'm not gonna kitty cat on the parade. They'll be thinking I did something. I can't do nothing. Okay, what do we got here? We got number 5. Tells you that you have a deep connection with the divine source and that nothing can prevent wisdom from finding its way to you. Your current priorities are fidelity, reliability, and loyalty. Focus on them and concentrate on healing them in both the world outside and your inner world. Number 5 brings protection, giving you the freedom to act more boldly. Is energy field is centering, bringing the strength that always recognizes and recreates self at the end of a soul path, along with meditation, belief, and insight. Yeah, a lot of things are gonna be changing, and I'm sure you're starting to notice these things because we are. Uh, our little town is trying to redo itself, and it's kind of strange. I mean, everybody's doing something, they're building things, and I'm thinking, what are they doing? I mean, we were like they just took all the big businesses out basically. So they just killed basically our little shops coming up and little other businesses and restaurants, and they just, huh. I wonder what they're up to now. They're all in on it. Republicans, Democrats, Independents. So if you want to bat your eye at one of them, don't. They're all guilty. Come on. Really? Common sense. We got the portal number 17, Adventure Ancestors Calling. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, it's got a portal. Yep. And it's 17, cute card. For the portal, adventure, ancestors calling, complicity. I am exploring the challenge of my soul and new beginnings. The portal card is a positive omen that a loving and powerful spirit or ancestor is guiding you or trying to. They've assisted you many times before as signs, synchronicities, dreams, gut, intuition. They have even come briefly into your life through other people. They seek to help you into a new phase. Familiar whispers in the night have led you into the forest. You're received many gifts lately to aid you. You have a compass and map, heart and mind, to navigate with a lantern. Correction with spirit or connection with spirit to light your way. A journal, growth, and vision to learn from. And your trusted friend, Mr. Spidey, the spider. Can you spot him? He will stay close and keep an eye on. He will warn you when you are being too risky or naive. You have a curious spirit and you must never be ashamed of that. Challenge we feel and the desire we hold. Also desire to be realized. These mysteries choose you, and they are seeking you. Will you seek them too? A tree gently asks you. You realize that tree is your ancestor. Suddenly the roots of the tree untangle and create an opening, a deep portal swirling with magic and possibilities. As the wise oh man, I don't know about that. As the wise tree says, I know of a place where you might find what you don't know you were searching for. Are you ready? She smiles. She's already known the answer. You already know the answer too. Stay grounded in who you are. This card has an energy of soul longing and yearning. If you felt a calling for something else, listen to it. Perhaps you are holding back because you're too comfortable with what is familiar and known. Embrace the knowledge and known, no risk, no magic. If you don't cross the threshold, you will never know. I Yeah, that's kind of a wicked thing though, too, you know. Uh Manifest enhancer is connect with your guides or ancestors. Say a prayer of gratitude for the times they've appeared in your journey. Engage in spirit solitude, soul, solitude, prayer and meditation, etc. And light a candle for them. Offer a crystal to change every energy through. Keep it near. Late at night or before dawn, the veil is thin, and your chances are late biting. Ask for a sign. Seek patterns and listen with your soul. You are capable of connecting with these loving and metaphysical beings who protect and guide you. Yeah, she's so ready. She's like, I'm ready. I got my leg in. I'm going. I'm done. I would say being sent down here would be a whirlwind of craziness, you know. I haven't done a reading in a while because I'm tired by like 10 o'clock and I'm passing out a lot and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I just haven't been in the mood. I'm always tired, like I said. Okay, yeah, we did that one. Okay, now we got this one. Um, we have the intuitive whisper oracle, and I really like this because it is the number of the divine 21, takes it to a three. And it's spacious mind and soul. We are not made of solid matter. We are made up of millions of atoms, and those atoms are 99.9% empty space. It's within that space that creativity and the feeling of subconsciousness appears. We have two sides of our brains, the creative side and the analytic side. When you are overthinking stress or problem solving, your creativity and feeling of spontaneous are limited in order for your soul creativity to emerge. You must prioritize cultivating space and stillness. It sounds simple, but it takes effort to find the time for space. With so many distractions designed to keep us in our analytical side of the mind, you have to set time aside for stillness. In order to tap block into the endless space that lies beyond, you can't use your mind to create a feeling of spaciousness. Instead, you have to rest into it. Where in your life can you find space first thing in the morning or late at night to dedicate time every day to be quiet so you can begin to listen to your soul's intuitive voice? How to cultivate a spacious mind. Close your eyes and deepen your breath. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. Focus solely on the journey of your breath. After a few breaths, notice that by showing down your breath, you are slowing down the body, which in turn begins to quiet the mind. Stay focused on the breath, inviting more internal space with each round. The analytical mind may begin to chatter, trying to pull you out of your meditation, but persistence and redirection your focus to you breathing. The more you rebel against the thought, the more spontaneous begins to form within you. No, listen to the silence. Or now, listen to the silence. Yeah, this is that's what we need. See, we need to get to that. But I'm there. But my husband is just he's got music on 24/7 and I gotta walk away from that stuff. I can't even concentrate. So I don't see how he's connecting with nothing. But you gotta do it they gotta do it their way. And if their way is right for them, hey, more power to you. I hardly drink any coffee anymore. Florida's so hot lately. I've been laying out twice. But man, I can't get enough water, I'll tell you. That's great because I am not a water person. Now I am. Okay, I really like this. I didn't read it, but it's the Starseed Oracle. The Golden Children, inner child, tenderness, inconsists, rare gifts. Yeah, they are. These are the children of the future. Um, I hope that it connects with them because these children right now are smooth. I hope it gets better. Golden children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and passes incredibly gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it earlier for life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school, mostly have never incarnated on Earth before. And so, if there's not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life. Here, they're often referred to as the new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child. A creative idea or project or a new beginning to treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all others as innocent children, to remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best. And if they're treated with a tender heart, they'll not harden as they journey through this great adventure called life. How can you treat yourself or others more tenderly? That's a question for you. How can you treat people more tenderly? That's a real good question because I've seen people that treated everybody around them good with their spouses or their mothers or whatever they are. And you got to kind of wonder what kind of person they are. So, this this has got to come within another one of our dark night of the souls to realize that we are not what they talk about. They really, I mean, that's a trigger point, so I'm not going to talk about it. They want everybody to believe them because they know and they were there and they know exactly what date it was and they knew when everybody read the books and I just I just silence it. I just there's nothing you can do. Everybody's right, everybody's wrong. Oh well. I don't have to go along with it. Nobody has to go along with it. We're okay. We're okay. Don't force somebody to agree with you because they've got their own thing going on. And it's okay. Okay, we got the Human Spirit Oracle, and I haven't used this one in a while, but I really love this one. And it's a 35, which is an 8, no strings attached. Ooh, look at you giving freely of yourself, no strings attached. What a wonderful thing, giving without the expectations of receiving in return. When you are able to do so, this is a truly an authentic act. And when we live the authenticity, we create room for others around us to do the same. You are truly give from the heart and no expectations of return. This has become such a rarity these days. What a beautiful human you are. Yes. You know, what caught my eye about this no strings attached, she almost looks like she wants to cut her face off. Like, I'm so over this. I'm so done. And she has the heart and the string and big scissors. And she actually looks sad. That would be a sad job. Pictures. Yeah, yeah. And no strings attached is a hard one because we know that people get on drugs and alcohol and then they're just glassy eyed and they just look like they've lost everything. And they're just it's like they can't get a break. That's what I think. Okay. Okay, this is the last one. We're going to go into the oracle read for today or whenever. Okay. Oh, I made it before midnight. Hallelujah. Now we got another 35, another 8. We got a lot of 8s. 8 is universal. We are all universal. We know that. This needed to be done so long ago. Uh, Planetary cleansing. Keep your space pure and clean. In the consciousness of the golden future, everyone has a sense of self-worth and personal integrity. So they keep their surroundings clean and neutral and beautiful. Goods will be wrapped in ecological, reusable, biodegradable plant material. Not yet. No, not yet. So there will be no waste or rubbish. White goods, televisions, and our current computers will be obsolete, replaced by totally biodegradable high-tech goods powered by harmless frequencies by 2050. Currently inconceivable technology will mean that the mountains of rubbish around the world will be disposed of. This includes the atomic dust from nuclear power stations, which will have been shut down. Residues of waste dust will be taken by unicorns and for final clearance in the sun and halos and great central sun, a gateway to source. In the golden future, we will keep our planet pure and clean. I hope that happens. I love that. So our guidance is to make ecological choices and live lightly on Earth, for your actions profoundly after affect people and help the planet. Yeah, we're going to be cleaning this planet. They already know how to clean everything. I mean, they've got stuff munching the seaweed and stuff, so they're already starting that. They did start that a long time ago. I guess they still want to scare us about the old stuff. Okay, we've got the Enchanted Map Oracle and the Oceanic Oracle for clarifiers. And we got the 4 Spirit of Place, and it was reversed. So he's looking at it upside down. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it, just as we have a soul. The plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essence. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overreaching theme of your struggles. The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answers you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. I love that because yeah, I keep telling you, we are connected by consciousness, but we always have that little special spark, unlike any other. So that's why we're all special. Okay, we got the Six of Cups reflection. And I said that a while ago. I said we need to reflect on ourselves right now and start working on ourselves because we have enough self stuff to take us to 2050 fixing ourselves. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups clarifier. Enjoy reconnecting with the happiest aspect of your past, which energizes, entertain, and inspire you for the future. You know, that was so funny. I was just thinking about that. I'm trying to think of all the happiest parts of my past and get the bad away. I'm trying to put it to bed and put it in the past. So, but sometimes people just bring it up because that's all they do is hang on to the past, and you got to be careful with that. Okay, now 32. We got 32. I love this. It's the magic prayer. Speak your prayers, listen for the answer, act in faith. When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you. When you're in need, that said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me, Thy will and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within. The field of creation, surrender with wishes and desire to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits you as long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power. Be assured that you are on the right path. I think all of us are really on the right path. We're just having some detours here and there, and we'll get it. And let's see, we got the sun. Comes the sun. Ah, love this card. And you know what the sun is? What I said earlier. It's happiness. So there's the magic prayer is trying to give it happiness. Appreciate your de deserved success in this special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. That is so beautiful. And the sun is going to bring us happiness. The sun always brings happiness. So if the sun's out and you feel the sun and your water sign and you feel the card, I feel pleasant about it, I really would. So now we've got the Knight of Wands. Hmm. Hmm. Good. All right. We've got a lot of storms going up around. There's storms everywhere. So we need to be careful with these storms everywhere because we got storm fields. And yeah, that don't look good. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you now. Things that you felt unattended, may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposites forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorders. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the surroundings. To be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. I think that might be right. If you need to shake things up and you feel you've kind of meditated and prayed on it and stuff, and you still don't feel good about it, you need to shake things up, then you need to shake things up. Just remember that, but don't get in trouble yourself shaking things up. Just don't shake up a bag of bees and then open it up like you're going to run somewhere. Okay, now we also got with that the Knight of Wands. And that's activity. So this storm, the clarifiers, is activity. And that don't feel very good. Choose which people, situation, or project will benefit most from your effects, attention. Stay grounded and you'll make great steps forward and success. So it's telling you, I mean, you've got the storm going on around you, whether it could be chaos out in your real world or chaos in your dreams or whatever it may be. Pay attention to it because it's a storm in your life, or it's on the outside, but it's still part of your life and it's a storm. So you got to get active. You need to do what you need to do. And you need to think about it first. So I like that meaning, but you got to really remember, think about what you're going through in life and what that is telling you. Okay, now we got a couple more and then we're done. Okay, we got 21. We got Field of Dreams. See, if the storm is going to be taken care of when you move on and do activity. So now we've got the Field of Dreams with little fairies and clouds and flowers. It's all cool. And it is a 21, which goes down to a 3, which is a divine message. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential. Not yet realizing in your life, great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful for your talents and divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action. And Tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. So, with that storm and the sun coming out, I think the storm's going to release itself. It's going to turn into like the sun, and it's going to bring a field of dreams, like the dreams that everybody's been waiting for to have a better life. What it is, I don't know yet. I think I know, but I'm going to leave it as a surprise. I don't know. Okay, now that was the clarifier was I think it was, where are you? There it is. Uh, Field of Dreams clarifier is a 9 of Cups, and it's the wish card. And the wish card is a beautiful card. But don't make any wishes that you wouldn't want done. Like, don't do something to somebody that you wouldn't want done in the long run. Okay. You're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of, so make your wish. Happiness, support, love, entertaining, harmony at home, relationship, and abundance. We have a lot of abundance coming. I'm not sure where it's going to come from. I think it's going to come from past, the things they've stolen off us and whatever it is. But keep an eye out right now. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. And we got a 24, which is a 6, and it's stuck in the mud. It's got the little bird on the back of the little elephant, and the bird can fly away, but the elephant's kind of stuck. So, you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling with only get you to even muddier places. How now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Yeah. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooked. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know. Be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. Oh, oh my goodness. I love when it said that kind of what we're doing. And yeah, it basically blew the rug out of the reading because it said that. Okay. And we've got one more. And we got a number 18. That's a 9. And it is illusion. The unconsciousness, doubt, decisions, dilemmas, sadness, the past, fear. Give yourself time to work out the best way forward. Your intuition holds the answer. Pay attention to its messages through feeling and dreams rather than rely on a logical approach to a problem. Illusion is, you see these, I like this picture because you look at these two sea lions, they're both on rocks and they're staring at the moon. And this lobster's there and he's in the middle of the rocks. And he notices that the sea lions aren't paying attention. So he is going to try to go through this light. Is he safe? He's stopping and thinking, is it safe to go through there or are they going to attack me and eat me? Because it's kind of like this illusion. And with illusion, you gotta really be careful because yeah, illusion is it's like something you're looking at and you're not finding it there. It's- you- it looks like it's right there, like you could grab it, and it's still not there. Give yourself time to work out the best way forward. Your intuition holds the answers. Pay attention to its messages through feelings and dreams rather than relying on logical approach to a problem. Yeah. Moon watches your questioning that you can see. Can you see beyond illusion when doubt and confusion? Yeah, these things have been done so many times they don't even know where to go with it. So it's been a really good evening. I'm glad I got on with you guys because I have been really, let's just say, flip-flopping uh, right now. And I think a lot of us are going through what this is. They want to know they know what we're doing and what we know. And I don't think they like it because my life has just been crazy. But I'm working on it. I'm working on self. And sometimes you just don't even want to do nothing. You're just so overwhelmed with everything in life. But I always think of my grandmother. Oh, excuse me. My mother, my dad. My dad would say, "You'll get over it, kid." And my mom would say, "Well, we'll take one step at a time. We'll figure it out." And yeah, that's about it. I've had a couple best friends. They disappeared out of my life. A couple of them died. And one of them a couple of them just faded away. Such is life, but I want you guys to really check out, keep an eye on banks, keep an eye on the energy, uh, stay away from dependent, like, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, and be really careful with that word. People are blaming people for things. People are just grasping at craziness. We try to stay out of the crazy. I mean, I do have to go to the grocery store and I do have to get things, but I just think we should just observe right now. I've been observing for a while and probably like 3, 4 weeks. And excuse me. There we go. Uh people noticed me change real quick. And I had to start observing. And I know pretty much what they're doing about the show yourself again. I just want to tell you, if parts of your past and your now spot comes up, they want you to think about how you perceived all these parties and get-togethers and family. What made you feel good and what just made you feel absolutely horrible and what made you feel insecure. There's things you can work on with that, and I know I'm trying to do the workout thing, and I'll come through. You know, I've done a lot of things in the last few years that I've had to release, and it's been really hard, but I did. And I was actually proud of myself because I didn't start smithing again. It's been, I think, 4 years, almost 4 years now that I haven't smoked. I remember my husband. He just, he does like, well, he was a week after me, but I couldn't even believe that. I didn't think he'd do it. So yeah, it was good. Now I hope everybody has a safe and happy week coming up. And okay, love you all. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.